Hey coaches and consultants, Calvin here from World Success. On this video, I want to share with you the biggest mistake that I see that new coaches make when they're getting started in business. Now, we work with a lot of coaching clients around the world. We've got 200,000 clients and customers in more than 83 countries. Not all of them go on to be successful coaches that start their own business, but a good chunk do. And one of the biggest mistakes that I see that people make when they're starting a coaching business is they go wide, they don't go deep. Now, let me communicate what I mean by that. For a lot of coaches, they get started in the world without really a clear idea of who they want to work with, who's their dream client, their customer, their avatar, their niche. There's so many different ways to say the same thing. What effectively they do, though, is they get started by helping people. And they help somebody, and that person refers them to somebody else, and that person refers them to somebody else. And effectively, their methodology, or their mechanism, if you will, to grow a successful coaching business is through word of mouth. They don't have a distinct client avatar. They don't have someone they're actually trying to work with. And so what holds a lot of them back is that they go wide, and it makes it difficult to build confidence and competence as a coach, to build real traction. Because if you're working with 10 different clients, with 10 different problems, with 10 different tools and techniques, well, you've spread yourself too thin. It's very difficult for people to see what you actually do, because for all of those 10 people, it's completely different things, completely different challenges, and completely different results. And then what happens is, when those word of mouth referrals dry up, you get more confused because you don't know who's the next person, what they're going to deal with, and you end up speaking in very generalized personal development based terms. And we call it like your eat, pray, love type of client, right? Where you've got a coach that comes to us that says, I want to improve people's mindsets and help them get over self-sabotage or help them experience more self-love. So they're very general terms, and people don't spend a lot of money for generalists. They spend money for specialists. So the flip side of the coin, though, is someone that's very clear on what they want to work with. And I think probably the best example in history of this is Tony Robbins. Now, you might know Tony today as the guru that has big seminars and events, but when Tony started, Tony did one tool, one technique, and solved one problem all throughout the United States. He used a tool, a technique in NLP, which is called the Fast Phobia Scramble. And all he did was travel around the US helping people with phobia after phobia after phobia after phobia. He became so good at doing that that people obviously came to see the song and dance. And of course, Tony's got his own charisma and natural ability. But then from that base, he expanded. When we started, we were just training NLP and coaching. And we were very specific. We worked with a very specific small market of people that were under the age of 30 that were in Perth, Western Australia. And we just taught techniques. And in most cases, all I was doing was belief change, belief change, belief change, belief change. And after a while of getting some traction and some experience in that, we then started to expand, but we went deep first, not wide. And the challenge that a lot of coaches have is that they don't know how to go deep. They don't know how to be able to attract 10 people that have one problem as opposed to just attracting 10 people with 10 problems. It was once said from Bruce Lee, he says, I don't fear the man that's done 10,000 kicks. I fear the man that's done one kick 10,000 times. So the missing link here that's important to grow a successful coaching business is your ability to understand marketing, not coaching. Because if you can attract the same person with the same problem at scale, now you're going to be able to penetrate a marketplace. Now you're going to be able to get a raving fan client base. Now you're going to get a reputation for excellence in the marketplace of someone that can solve specific problems. Then once you've mastered that first problem, then move on to your second problem, master that. Then the third, then master that. And soon, over the course of 8 to 10, 20 years, you've got a repertoire of skills that you can help people with. But you will lose yourself in that moment in the beginning of the coaching journey by going too broad too early, and then end up becoming, you major effectively in minor things. You try to be too many things to too many people, and anything that you try, you can't master 10 or 15 skills in the beginning, so people have no confidence in your ability to succeed, and then if they don't have confidence in your ability, then they don't feel that you can help them, and as a result, they're not going to pay you a premium price, and you're going to get confused along the way. So big lesson, as a coach, start by getting clear on what's one problem. It's not sexy, by the way. What's one problem that you can solve? And then how do you find as many people as possible with that one problem to the exclusion of all else? And as a result of that, it's going to give you tremendous traction in the beginning. Okay, so good luck on your journey. If you need anything, let us know. If you need any support or help to be able to find more of that one person using social media marketing or Facebook ads or any of those types of things, let us know. Here to help. But until I see you live or online, be bold, have fun, go make an impact in the world, and I'll see you on the wild side.